Hello and welcome to another Most Haunted Extra. This time, Carl, Stuart and Glenn are on 3 lone vigils in 3 different locations. Carl is at the very haunted Nunnington Hall. With the residents on the site since the 13th century, no wonder there is said to be so much activity. Shapeless, dark figures lurking in rooms and corridors, sounds of children laughing and crying, doors opening and closing, and heavy-booted footsteps have all been witnessed. Stuart travels to the SS Great Britain, where Captain Grey is said to haunt after committing suicide jumping from his cabin window. A sailor whose tragic accident from falling off the rigging still walks the decks. A lady who died on board while at sea is seen throughout the ship, and the lonely cries of children are heard in the dead of night. And Glenn ventures into the dark, cavernous Drakelow Tunnels, where many paranormal occurrences have been witnessed. Full-bodied apparitions are seen with stark regularity. Strange lights move across the tunnels, heavy footsteps heard and objects thrown. With 3 so paranormally active locations, what will they find tonight? We start with Carl at Nunnington Hall.
Right, well we're at Nunnington Hall, as you can see, or you know from Yvette's very eloquent history piece about the place, and from that you'll know there's a lot of stuff. It's dark, I'm stripping up already up the stairs. There's a lot of stuff goes on here, and we've managed to get a locked off camera here. Now that camera there is aimed right down this corridor. I'll get out of the way so you can see both those shots. The reason we've chosen that corridor is because there's so much been seen down there. When we've done investigations here, there's lots of stuff happened down there. So I'm going to start down there and see if anything goes on. Hello?
Right. Here I am on the corridor. There's a big, long, dark corridor. There's a bit of light at the other end there, as you can see. It's an emergency light, so it just gives me some form of light. But what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to keep walking down the end there, and I'm going to talk, but I'll just spin the camera around so you can see what's going on. I mean, as I walk down here now, even though I've got night vision, it's super black. It's literally pitch black. You've got the port windows there, but that doesn't give any light whatsoever. So we're just going to get straight into this. Right, one thing I'll just let everyone know, these floorboards are they're very creaky. The ship itself is creaky. So as I'm walking, you're going to hear noises like this now. And it's unavoidable, there's nothing I can do. I'll have to turn this round because it's blinding me and I can't see where I'm going. I'll ask out. To the spirits who are on board this ship now, can you please introduce yourself to me? This is a very, very eerie place, and there's mannequins dotted round as well. That's the door I've just come through. It looks a lot lighter in night vision, but it really isn't when you close the viewfinder. If there's anybody here, any spirits that would have been around, if you can make yourself be known, come and do something so we know you're here. I'm not sure if that was me making that noise or whether it came from the other end up near that door. Like I said, the floorboards are creaky.
Whew. Drakelow Tunnels. I am in you. It's
cavernous in here. I can see nothing. It's also a maze. These tunnels go on for miles, and if there's one thing I cannot stand, it's not knowing where the hell I am. I'll turn the camera around for you, and even with infrared on, all we've got is an abyss. I do have a high-powered torch, which might help. There we go. Give you some example of what I'm up against. I can just about hear my own voice echoing back. Hello? Can you hear me? I'm all alone. Am I really all alone in here? Prove to me that I'm not. Copy me. Throw something at me. Growl at me. Tell you what I've done. I've brought a computer. So we're going to record some EVP. I think we'll venture deeper in and set it rolling a bit further inside.
I've got my trusty torch on. Now, in itself, this room is quite eerie. Now, there is light coming through that window, but that's because that's the outside security lights. But this whole room is, the panelling, it makes you feel a bit claustrophobic. Now, no matter how big this place is, you have to remember this was somebody's home. That was somebody's bed. Is there anyone here? If there is, can you open the door? Hello? Now, as you can see, that's outside, so you can see how dark it is. Out there, this apparently used to be a chapel. Whether it was or just a dressing room now made into a chapel, you don't know, but it is what it is. Hello? Is anyone here? Can anyone make a sound? Move something in this room? Can you show yourself to me? Now, I've got to be a little careful. There are, obviously, the management, the people who, trustees of the place, who look after it, they are down at the bottom of the stairs and in their offices. So you might hear a distant voice. I'm going to filter that out from anything else because you can tell an actual human voice, I think. But they're not up here, they're not moving around, and that camera there that we've got at the end here We'll kind of show if anyone walks up those stairs. Can you make a sound for me, please? Can you show that you're here? I'm happy for you to do anything you want. Touch me, kick me, punch me, or ideally, just communicate with me. Whisper to me. Show me you're here. I know you are here. Just put my torch away. We know you are here. We just need to contact you, to talk to you. Can you tell us what it's like? What it's like to be where you are? Very quiet. Very quiet indeed. I forgot the other room. Another room here on the right. Now that is all, for intents and purposes, a bare room. There's a display cabinet here. I'm not hearing anything at the moment. Let me just bring it down here so we can see where I'm going.
Okay. Is anybody with me now? Any gentlemen? Any ladies? Or even any children? These are what you see in here now are all the bunk beds. Hello? Let's walk to the end. Something just, it sounded like a spring on a door. I've got to walk slowly because it's so dark. Let's just... Hello? Now, at the end where the camera's pointing now, I've just seen some form of light or a shadow. I can't quite tell. But there was something at the end. Let's just go up there now and see what that's all about. I'm making all these noises with me walking around. Hello? God, it's so eerie. There's more mannequins there. Just pan round to the right. It actually looks lit there, but it's not. Okay. I think we got that on camera, whatever that light or shadow was. Hopefully we did get it, but I know I saw something. If you're here and you can hear my voice, my name's Stuart. Where I'm standing now, let me just turn the camera around and put it, I'm not going to move, I'm going to stand exactly where I am, but I'm going to point it down to where my feet are. The boards are actually jumping. They're actually vibrating now. Where my foot there that you can see lifting up and down, it's actually, it feels like someone's underneath thumping it, even though there's no noise. It's just, what the hell was that? I took my foot off that plank then. It wasn't that. It wasn't that. That came from down here. Hello? Hello? Right, this is where I started. Hello? Who was that? Can you please make that noise again? That bang or whatever it was you did? It sounded like a floorboard. That sounded like someone banging the floorboard from underneath. And it came from around here, where I am now. Let me just walk round here. Sounded like it came from that area. Can you make that noise again? If you can. Wow, bloody hell, I wasn't expecting that. But isn't it strange? I was feeling the plank underneath my right foot. It was almost doing that. And as I took my foot off, there was this almighty bang, but it wasn't my foot that caused the bang, with me lifting my foot off the plank, if that makes sense, if I'm trying to explain myself correctly. But it happened at the same time. That's the crazy thing. It happened as soon as I took my foot off. Why is that? Is that good timing? I really don't know. Let's go back up there again and just see if we can Right, guys, I you not. Oh. There's no one stood there at all. Right, okay, I'll tell you what's just gone on. Just walked round, there was a bang, we heard that. That bang was me, okay, with the floorboard and the metal case that's there. But at the same time as that bang happened, something pushed me on the shoulder from the back. It wasn't a twitch, it wasn't anything, it wasn't a spasm. Something physically touched my back then, and my shoulder. I've done nothing, and already things are happening. And I can hear noises now in the distance. I know we've got the air conditioning going on. There are sounds that are naturally happening around me. But when you've spent enough time on this boat, you know what the sounds are, what's real and what isn't. So let's go back up there now, and let's just see. Testing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I found another part of Drakelow Tunnels with this chair, randomly in the middle of nowhere. Calling any spirits here in the tunnels. I'm all alone. Come and show yourself. Come forwards. Come to this device. If you talk, it will hear you. If you hear, tell me your name. Talk to me. Right, I'm going to leave that there for a bit. It's currently 1 minute and 20. So if I leave that, I'm going to leave that device there. You talk to it. Hopefully. It will pick up some sounds. I can't see where the flipping heck I'm going. Jeez. The glow from the camera viewfinder doesn't help things much either. Ooh. Okay. So I'm currently at a crossroads. All the way down there. Oh, that's a dead end. Oh no, it's not. There's a hole in the wall, and there's a long corridor down there, and that's where I've just come from. Let's
Pick. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. There's water on the ground. Feels a bit damp in here. You would imagine that if there's any rocks thrown, that it's going to fall from the walls or the ceiling itself. But that would not explain if something came flying at you. If there's anyone here, make those doors close. How amazing would that be? I would love nothing more for those doors to slam shut right now. Throw a brick. Throw them at me. Another random chair. Got this place. No idea where I've got to. Hello? Come on, show yourself. Sorry, I've just turned that way because I could have sworn I heard a whisper. Footsteps. Thought I heard footsteps, but it's just water hitting this metal. Oh, how the mind can work overtime in a place like this.
Right, I'm just moving that camera slightly around so I can get a decent shot down this corridor. There you go, there's a shot of the corridor. It's nicely lit up for that. Right, I'm going to go into the end room here. Now it's kind of through there down the stairs where other people are on the, I think it's down to where some of the guys are in the offices. Let me put my torch back on. Let me see what's in these rooms. Quite often you have to reacquaint yourself with these places because if you're here, show yourself to me. Don't mean you any harm. Nothing at the moment. Right, there's absolutely nothing at the moment. Start now Glenfields. Go on, if you're here, show yourself to us. People watching. There's me on my own. Well, move something. Show me you're here. Nothing. Can you open one of these drawers? Oh, what was that? Right, okay. I'm asking for something to move, and something has moved over here. Ah, see that? It sounded like that was it. Oh, what was that? Oh, what was that? Oh, what was that? Can you move those again? Can you move those again? Come on. Well, I know I've not been here for very long, but there's not much happening. I mean, that definitely moved, which is a good thing. I mean, crying out loud. But I don't know whether it's me walking on steps that, or, oh, hang on. It wasn't that, it was definitely that moving, but that shows if I'm on a certain floorboard, things can move. Please move something there. Or move something else in the room.
Let's go back up to this area where I was before, and hopefully lightning may strike twice. So I'm going to put my foot, it probably won't happen again. I'm trying to think where my foot was. I think it was there. I'm going to stand on both planks. Whoa. Did you hear that noise, guys? The camera would have picked that up. Whoa. And again it sounded like the same area. I'm going to put my finger in shot there, down the end where I've just been to, where I said I got touched on the back of my shoulder. Can you make that noise again? Hello?